Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for October 2019. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided to the channel, whatever brought you this way. Those who may be in love with an Aries, and you may have planets in the sign of Aries, so whatever brought you, welcome. We're going to go ahead and get into your reading today. For those that are new, this is an intuitive read, and what that means is, calling from a higher self, calling from spirit, using tarot as the basis, right? And what I mean by that is, the meaning of the card doesn't always have to apply. Sometimes the image will trigger something and maybe send me down a different direction, but I know that's the direction I was meant to go. So sometimes you just got to trust in your reader. I don't know. But I feel if you're going to take the time and watch your reading, the best thing to do is prepare yourself and start by just bringing yourself to a relaxed state, right? Do some deep breathing. Try to just clear the mind, release the outcome, and just kind of go with the flow, okay? I'm pretty confident in whatever message is meant for you, it'll be illuminated to you. So you don't have to try and look for it. It'll come to you, okay? And then it's just the acknowledgement from you of, whether you accept it or not. You don't have to accept it. It's totally up to you, right? Everything's up to you. All right, my loves. So let's go ahead and start. I felt pulled to pull a Archangel Raphael card. Archangel Raphael is great for healing, both the physical, mental, emotional. It's beautiful, just for beautiful healing. And I just felt like I haven't used this deck in forever, but I just really felt like somebody needed. So we're going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to give it a couple shuffles. And while I'm shuffling, this is the time you want to go ahead and just take some deep breaths. Feel free to ask your guides to, again, illuminate a message for you. Give you a sign. The more you acknowledge the signs, the more you receive, okay? Because I feel you're always receiving signs. You're always receiving guidance, We're not really just thrown down here. There is guidance, but our job is to, first of all, seek that vibration of knowing, let's say. It doesn't mean, my challenges go away. No, but I have a different way of dealing with things. An easier way of dealing with things. When I can see the root of a problem, well, then I can tend to solve it now versus just being stuck in the ego of the problem, that type of thing. So, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. All right, let's begin. I said, let's begin, and I heard 3 church bells. Bing, bing, bing. I was going to pull it. Oh, there you go. But I wanted to let it come out naturally, and there we go. There we go. Relationship. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. Okay. I feel like someone was asking for this healing. So, clearly over your relationship. I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning in the book because I don't know better than Archangel Raphael. Even though it was Doreen Virtue who wrote the book. Okay. This card speaks of another person's influence upon the situation in question. Archangel Raphael helps you with all forms of healing, including emotional healing within relationships. He sends you this card to indicate that he's assisting you with relationship and health issues, especially when both are intertwined. Relationship and health issues, especially when both are intertwined. Raphael can help you maintain clear and loving communication with other people, as well as solve misunderstandings from the past. After all, the healing angel knows the health benefits of a heart that's filled with love, peace, and compassion. Okay. And then we do have a few things down here. Ask for help from another person with this situation or people. A message about a romantic relationship is forthcoming. A new person will help you with this situation. Trust your intuition about the relationship you're asking about, and be willing to forgive the person in question. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. Beautiful. On page number 83, it's the year my son was born. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, it's number 11. For some of you, number 11 signifies twin flame. So, beautiful. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to be talking about love. And I'm fine with that. I'm glad I pulled that. Let's see if I can get that in there. Okay. Let's put that there. Let's remember as we're doing our reading today that there is true healing coming in for those who ask. Ask. I think that's what a lot of people forget is you need to ask, right? You need to ask your angel. I feel, who knows if I'm right? I feel I'm right. I feel like the angels can't just jump in. I feel like they can jump in if, let's say, you're about to get hit by a train and you're not meant to die that day. I do feel like they will jump in and save you. If you're meant to die that day, then you die that day. So, we need to ask. Even if you don't feel it, ask. So I know there are some people out there who are dealing with some type of health condition, yourself or the one you're in love with. Because that healing was pretty particular. Alright, we start with the wheel. Card like shocked my hand. We have the Chariot. Beautiful. Look at this, guys. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Wands. And we have the Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords is looking back. Princess of Swords would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Possible. It's it's a few different things. You know, it can certainly be that person and the energy of air, and then the energy of, you know, what I consider a princess, or did I mean a prince? You know, it's called a princess, but the energy of this. And we have the Princess of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can be someone younger in your life, can be of an earlier time also, okay? So the Princess of Swords is looking back at this Five of Pentacles. So it's funny because I look up at the top of your spread, and I may take 3 more cards, but I look at the top of your spread, and what beautiful, positive energy. We have the wheel opening up your reading. To me, the wheel is destiny. It's almost like when I was just talking about the train, you know, you know, getting hit by the chariot. The chariot's coming, and, you know, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go, because it's destined. Right? It's destined. And I don't mean anyone's going anywhere. What I mean is I'm feeling that almost the energy of once I get moving in it, I have this knowing within it. I have the knowing. I kind of feel like I have this feeling that I'm going somewhere pretty exciting. I want to say pretty cool. And it kind of feels like a feeling right now. And I have to say, I also feel very confident in the fact that, you know, it's like I'm trusting my intuition right now. I'm allowing myself to feel what I feel you're going to feel. And it's just this very knowing kind of energy, like, okay, I know what's coming next. First of all, I feel like I've been looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it. And I've been going on this knowing, but with the Chariot here and the Ace of Wands, this tells me that it's coming in. It's coming in. The Princess of Wands tells me this is the energy where we're best suited to trust our intuition. This is about trusting my intuition and moving forward into the energy, or allowing the energy to pick me up and move me where it's meant to be, kind of with a sense of excitement. Some of you may feel this very quick energy. And, you know, I just want to say for some, it may be the separation of a relationship. And you know what? Before I go on, let me take the last 3 cards. I feel like we're moving through this very quickly. You know, this energy might feel like a whirlwind. So be prepared. I don't feel like, again, it's not bad energy. And it's fantastic energy. But it feels like it comes upon you pretty quickly. I have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like this is someone that you left. We have the Empress. So we have a lot of female energy here. Strong female energy. It's like right now it's a mix of, how do I want to say this? A mix of responsibility and playfulness. I'm allowing myself the freedom to explore, but I'm doing it responsibly, kind of. That type of energy. I have 7 of Cups. Well, you want to explore a lot of things. I have the 5 of Swords. And I have the Three of Wands. So some of you are definitely leaving a relationship. And, you know, this may be something you have been wanting to do, but just haven't done it. You know, and what I'm not feeling a lot of commitment. I'm not feeling a lot of sadness attached. I'm just feeling more the energy of me wanting to go. I want to know what's out there. You know, I've had enough of what's here. So I'm not feeling that, listen, I'm not feeling that this is a heavy weight I'll be carrying forward. Maybe that's why the energy is just as light and fast. There's nothing holding you down. There's no baggage with that. Maybe if you allow it that way, because, you know, it's like you may come to that crossroads where I can either find baggage, you know, I'm sure I can pull something out and decide to carry that forward, or I can just simply let it go and go that direction. You know, I do feel like it's your choice, but I feel like the energy of just knowing, pulls you. It's almost like a vortex pulling you. You know, I'm looking, or I'm seeing like, you know, you go to a drive-through at a bank, and that tube, it just sucks up the money. You know, I feel like you are the money being sucked up, but it's a good thing. Okay. Anyway, let me look at this for a second. Well, yeah, you know, no wonder I feel like I can walk away with this. I can walk away from this energy and really, you know, learned a lesson. And maybe that's what it was all about, you know, so I can walk away learning the lesson. But I'm not really taking anything else. You know, and some of you, it's like you're seeking this lifestyle anyways. You're seeking, I feel like, first of all, you're seeking a lifestyle that has a lot less drama. No more drama, right? I don't want any drama. Especially for you, Aries, because, you know, you innately have that explorer energy, but it can be stifled. You can stifle it, someone else, you know, you can give someone else the power to stifle it. It's always up to you. Anyway, that is the energy of putting that behind me, you know. Clearly it's just some people, some things that, after a while you kind of realize they're just not meant for you. It doesn't mean someone's horrible, or the you know, whatever it is. It just means it doesn't match you. It doesn't match your vibration. So yeah, move on, right? Pack it up, move it on. Okay. And it's asking you to have, again, playful but yet responsible. All right, let's bring out our second deck. Look, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So, you know, this is kind of the underlying energy. Ace of Cups, of course, is about love, but it's about unconditional love. Sometimes I feel it's about one wanting to learn how to live in this energy, right? Knowing that, you know, for me to receive unconditional love, well, I have to be able to give it, right? Because I attract what I put out. So if I want unconditional love, then I need to get myself to that state, to that vibration. You know, don't expect perfection from yourself. You're gonna go in and out of it, right? But this is something you seek, and you know, when you seek it, it's given. And when you raise your vibration, you can't help but receive it back. I mean, you know, you always have universal, unconditional love, always. I feel like, you know, we always, depending on who you pray to, you know, I feel like, you know, we have to remember we always have God's love. You know, I don't feel like we lose anyone. So, you know, we always have this unconditional love around us. We just have to open up to it, you know. Again, not just thrown onto this earth without instruction, so to speak. You know, we can look at the night sky. That can be a map. You know, it's like we can look at you know, I'm in the woods. Well, there's plants I can eat. I can sustain myself, right, from the earth. So that love is always there. I have the Death card under that card of Scorpio. Okay. I don't want to go back. We have enough cards here. All right, what cards do we want to bring out? I think I'm going to bring out the Crystal Vision. I like these two together. So this is on the wrong side of the table. When I'm reading, I also consider, what's at my left, what's at my right. What's at my left to me is not always, but a lot of times, what's moving out, what's able to move out, and then what's in the right to me is what's coming in. And these are just really my own, just the way I do it. But I feel like my guides know that, so, instinctively I put cards down, don't realize it at the time, then I look down, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay, now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the reading. And I'm going to start at the top line. So we have the Wheel, we have the Chariot, and we have the Ace of Wands. Chariot, possible Cancer, by the way. I have the Hierophant, and I have the Ten of Swords. Let's take one more after the 10. I feel like someone had lost their faith for quite a while. You lost your faith. You may have lost your faith, Okay, that's a lot of cards. I gotta take them now. For someone, you may have lost your faith because you've lost someone in the past. You lost someone dear to your heart. And just haven't recovered from that. However, and I've been getting this energy a lot of the time has come, right? The time has come. And to be excited about what's coming, it's the energy of, I act like my life is over now too, my life is also over. However, it's not. It's not over. And, I did a reading the other day and I got a beautiful message from my son and I felt like I was being hugged and the message was about how quick, from today to when I am then will be with him, it seems like forever, right? But it's really a blink of an eye. So anyway, and this is about movement, and I know why I got the message, because I was starting to get doubtful about my move. It just, ego fear, not ego fear, but well, yeah, ego fear. And very quickly I got that message just to keep me on path, keep us on path. And I knew I was going to tell that message. I was going to tell that message to someone. So it's you. Now look at this. We have the Five of Cups somehow reversed itself in a deck. So, this is the energy of, this is exactly what I just said. It's the energy of missing someone. However, it's the energy of now I gotta stand up and I gotta dust myself off. And I gotta try. I gotta at least try. And it's, those little acts that do get you to the next place before you know it, right? The acts of trying, it's kind of like you open this ripple effect in the universe of, okay, she's up, she's about to try. You know, she's about to take a step. You know, and okay, she took a step. You know, get the rest ready. So it's like, and you start to put everything else into motion without even knowing it. You know, but I also feel like being celebrated as you take that step, knowing that you're not alone. I mean, truly, this reading is about unconditional love, but feeling it also. This is telling us also that our opportunity here is not done. We're not done. We're not done loving. There's more love available. There's more love out there on your journey. On your journey. Okay. I feel like these are just going to tell a quick story, so I'm going to let them be their own. Keeping all this in mind, of course. So we have the Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Hermit, card of Virgo, Four of Wands. Whoa. Beautiful. Beautiful connection. Beautiful love. That's in a commitment. That's, you know, going into a committed relationship. That is, you know, I'm saying committed. It's just, you know, at that point, you don't even have to make a commitment. You just know there is never a goodbye. Never a goodbye after this point. We have the Moon, card of Pisces. We have the Death card again, Scorpio. So we know some are connected to a Scorpio. I have Scorpio and Pisces next to each other. I have the Five of Wands, the Sun, card of Leo. This is illumination, and it's coming under the Four of Wands, illumination of the right partner. Illumination of what can be, right? It's the ability with the Hermit before that to feel it. You know, it's back to this wheel again. It's that knowing. You know, do I know exactly who this person is? Maybe for some of you you do, maybe some of you don't. The wheel can also be the energy of doing something again. So you may be going back. That may be why these princesses are showing up. You know, it might be back to a younger energy, right? But this connection is, and if that's the case, like I don't care what my mind is telling me. And by the way, there are no sword cards. So I am not in the energy of my mind. Matter of fact, that's the energy right here with the Three of Wands and the Five of Swords I've left behind. I've left behind drama, mental energy. You know, I'm at the three, you know, I'm just at the beginning, but maybe in this journey, I don't need to know what the outcome is going to be. I'm going to enjoy the journey. The Three of Wands to me is about knowing I'm going to enjoy the journey. I'm going to allow myself to enjoy. Because, and also, as I let go of this mental energy, it shuts it out. Something's got to replace it. Well, you're now in the energy of optimism. So now you're filled with optimism. Maybe that's how they came up with that. And then we have the Devil, card of Capricorn. So let's look at this a little deeper. You know, I just feel like this is a quick message of, you know, as this wheel turns for each and every one of you, it may look different, right? It may be different people, different set of circumstances, but the energy, the vibration is pretty close the same. It is about balanced energy of the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. I'm in a loving state there. I'm in the energy of wanting to give. Like, I just want to give, right? I want to take care of people. I want to do this. It brings me joy. Okay, that's my payoff, is the joy that it brings me. Not money, you know, there's nothing else in it for me. And again, that unconditional love, this may be, for some of you, how you can build up that love reserve in you. You know, doing something good for another actually will help fill you up. Okay, anyway. So, this may be the energy of someone coming in very quickly. I don't feel like they're coming in aggressively at all, but quickly, yes. I do feel like they're coming in a romantic way, especially with the Queen of Cups here. It just makes me think that it's going to open your heart. Even if I feel like I still want to block it, there's that energy, that chemical reaction it'll get you. It'll get you somehow. So what was I going to say? Anyway, this is also showing me that this is someone, this is like attracting like. This is clearly like attracting like. And this may be why the wheel comes and then the chariot, right? So the chariot is still a singular card. And what I mean by that is, I have destiny showing up, my first step, right? And then the Ace of Wands, still what I need to do. My first step is to find balance, okay? I begin that by leaving behind, right? Leaving behind the drama, leaving behind that mental energy. I have a choice to walk away. However I get away from it, it's showing us it's our choice, okay, at this point. And that just means if I've been feeling stuck, that something illuminates itself to me where maybe I find like this way out, where before, I swear to God, there just wasn't a way, okay? But it's requiring you to find this balance within yourself first, and then taking that baby step forward, okay? Or taking a giant leap, whatever you want. But then taking that forward step, okay? And just remember, as you are, it's like you're being celebrated, right? Look at them go. You're being celebrated. Why are you being celebrated? Because they know where you're going. And I'm saying they. Your guardian angels, right? Your guides, they know where you're going. You're heading to the energy of the Four of Wands. And if there was any card in this deck where it talked about a relationship to me, it would be the Four of Wands connected to this Ace of Cups. Because I know without a doubt that these two people will love each other unconditionally. Okay? Even in the midst, even if there's things that arise. We have the devil over here on the right, and this could be different temptations coming in. But the sun will illuminate it. If something's coming in, and it can be energy that's trying to push you away from this beautiful type of love, right? First, I got to get myself balanced. Then I got to take that baby step. Well, maybe as all that's taking place, right? Something, for some reason, still lurks a little bit, wants to come in. It almost feels like it's like one last hurdle. And it may come in form like a temptation. Something would be, maybe it'd just be easier for me to stay. Maybe I should stay, just be easier. And that's what I've been telling myself for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, life is ticking. And, just, I don't know, jump the hurdle. Just jump the hurdle. Don't allow it to, it may look mean and mighty, but it's not. It's just energy. And I feel like, boop, jump right over it. Don't even, don't give it the time of day. Like, no, you're just a fear coming to teach me another lesson. But I learned that lesson, and I'm going to take another step. I mean, you're heading towards the Four of Wands. We're heading towards it, right? And, we've got to learn how to look at these challenges without them being dire. A little darkness comes in, it shouldn't destroy us, right? We should learn. It's almost like when that darkness comes in, it tells us, go within, retreat within. Just don't allow it to touch the fibers of you, and emerge when the sun comes back out. I don't know what that means for someone, but okay, let's keep going. With the sun here, I think I said it was card Leo. it's also the energy of younger years, right? Happier younger years. So I want to put that in there too. Okay, let's keep going. I want to look at the Ace of Wands. Table's rocking, and I don't know why. I know why. I feel like someone is reconnecting with someone who used to, I don't know, I feel like you used to get it on in a van. It may even had carpet on it, on the walls. Yeah, that's someone you're reconnecting with. All right, we have the Three of Wands. So this is moving into a period where, number one, you have a partner. Someone has your back. This is moving into that energy. Maybe you've never even felt that. I swear, it's kind of like it's already being put in place for you. Ten of Wands. I feel like it's this energy of someone helping you through this transition. I don't feel like you go through this transition alone. And you may have to accept this help again. But I do feel like it's almost like a soulmate being put in place. I don't know if this is your romantic soulmate or this is just someone who comes in for a period to help you, right? To help transition you and then makes their exit. Wherever they go, I don't know. Whoa. Three of Swords. Yeah, look at that. The 3 and the 3. 3 and the 3 surrounding that Ten of Wands. I don't know. It's a little bit of an uneven number to me. So, but the 3 and 3 on both sides makes it feel even, makes it feel balanced. Okay, so there's someone here. There's someone who's helping you to balance, and helping you move on from the pain of the 3 of Swords. 3 swords can be anything, right? Usually it's related to love, but it's pain that's in the heart. It's pain that we feel. The 3 swords could be 3 times. Something I tried 3 times. I feel the 3 swords are, my part, their part, and the real part, the truth, So anyway, there's someone being put in place for you. Okay, whoa. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this 10 of Pentacles is popping out over the 5 of Pentacles. So I go from the 5, right? I'm in the energy of the 5. Before, I'm under the wheel. So maybe the wheel hasn't begun turning yet. So I'm in this 5 of Pentacles energy. This is the energy of feeling like I'm being thrown out in the cold. Whether I'm being thrown out or not, it's the energy of, a lot of times it's quick energy too. It's kind of like a baby tower, in a way. But through this difficult energy, there's also someone who's there helping you. So now I know that you have someone helping you because I have the card here and I didn't realize that. And I felt it up here. So someone being there. Now, this person also, it's coming out with a 10 of Pentacles. So maybe I felt like I had the 10 of Pentacles, and then I go to the 5 of Pentacles, right? So I am leaving half of me behind, a person behind, a life behind, starting new. To me, the 5 is also about now. This is energy is going on right now, okay? So starting over, right? But when I do that, again, someone being put in place. Now, for some of you, it could be this who is going to be in this 4 of Wands later in the reading. But for some of you, I feel like it's a really good friend, or you meet someone who then becomes a really good friend. And I feel like if you're a female, it's a female. If you're a male, it's a male. Yeah, just get each other. So you may just meet like really your best friend. You may have 5 best friends, but I don't know. Just feel like there's going to be a real connection here. So I don't feel like this person goes away. I feel like this person's staying. But they're there with purpose, and that means that you have purpose in their life too. Anyways, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me that the journey is going back again. Did I say back? No, I meant if I've had this Ten of Pentacles again, it tells me that the Ten of Pentacles still exist again for me. That's what I meant to say, because this is all forward movement. I have the High Priestess. Well, I don't know. I kind of love that, because the High Priestess is the energy of your intuition. Just trusting that intuition. It's that knowing energy. I just don't know how else to explain it at this point. I've never really learned a different way to explain it other than saying it's a knowing. It's a knowing I have within me, and you know, I don't think anyone could talk you out of it. You just know it. You may stifle that, put it down, but the reality of it is there's something, you know, that we have this knowing within us, and this is about moving with that energy. Five of Pentacles, it's moving with that energy. It's like your intuition is taking you kind of like on this game, this fun game of, I don't know, finding. Let's take one more in that. Some of you may not have a clue where you're going. You just want to go. You're just getting the energy of wanting to go. You know, you may go and travel for a little bit. We do have a lot of energy of possible traveling. I have Justice. Some of you may be freed from a divorce. Maybe a divorce is finalized. Again, with the Five of Pentacles, you know, had the 10, now I'm down to the 5. But even just because I only have 5 now, this isn't about stopping and just accepting my 5. This is about now moving forward. Balance, justice, balance. A Chariot, balance, right? Balance of what? Balance of my emotional and my mental. Balance of my masculine and my feminine. Balance of my spirituality and my physical, right? It's just the balance of me. Some of you are, the divorce is finalized. Because I feel like she's taking her sword and like cutting the divorce decree, like boop, free. I'm free. You may have been in proceedings for a while, because I really feel the energy of feeling free. 9 of Wands. Well, that's the energy of doing something for a while, but not giving up on it. Okay, but I feel like we're moving somewhere else with this. So I'm going to pull this over. I feel like someone might be going through, well, maybe hypnosis, past life regression. And I feel like you're doing it with a purpose. You're seeking some type of answer over something that's, I don't know, maybe been with you lifetime after lifetime. And you're starting to feel that energy of, you know, maybe I do need to bring in an expert, a specialist, that type of thing. Someone to help me. Someone to help me overcome. Some of you, it's about a broken heart. And I don't know, it's like you're doing this, you're doing this to help end the pain. But I do feel like you're looking for the root of it too. Like the root of like, how far do I have to go back? I'll go back as far as I need to go to find the root of what is doing this. Maybe it's been doing it lifetime after lifetime and I've had enough. It may have started with a little epiphany. You may have seen something on TV that just sparked something else, that sparked something else, that sparked something else. Because I do feel a lot of what I'm doing is a step by step, but it doesn't feel step by step. But if I broke it down, I could see, actually, it's been step by step. Step by step by step. It's leading me a certain direction. And I am getting like either hypnosis or past life regression, but it could be meditation too. But I feel like you're asking someone outside yourself, though. I feel like this is something I know now I need a little bit of help on, and it is telling me that it's to alleviate the heaviness in your heart. Okay, so whatever took you there. Okay, I knew that there was something going on here. Let's keep going. If you guys ever wonder why I move my cards around, like from here to here during a reading, when I do, different things are illuminated to me. So there's different things that maybe I'm overlooking. I move them around a little bit and bing, there they are. So that's why I do that. Okay, let's keep going. Well, I have the Three of Wands. Didn't the Three of Wands already come out? Oh, came out in the other deck. Let's stay up there for a second. I have the Hangman. Oh, look at that. And I have the Fool. Hallelujah. Look at that, guys. So let's just look at this energy for a second. So we have the Hangman in the middle. On one side, we have the Three of Wands. That's the energy, again, of taking that step forward, feeling more optimistic. Maybe you got a little baby plan in place, but it's not even about that. It's the energy of trusting moving within one's intuition. So not a lot of mental energy here whatsoever. Moving on, right? And then we have the Fool. So it's showing us what finally allows the Hangman energy to move. Because the Hangman is about seeking wisdom. Right? So, I do, and sometimes I feel like it's just the wisdom of learning the lesson, seeing the pattern of what was. So, I can either continue with that pattern or eliminate that pattern, whatever I want to do. Because the Fool is about starting with clear, clean energy. It is about allowing yourself to be a little reckless. Like, take a chance. That's what I feel in this type of energy. Take the chance, because I feel like it definitely pays off. Well, we already know that. And we know that if we keep ourselves in a certain vibration, a certain energy, chances are we can have whatever we want. Maybe not exactly the way we want it, right? But we get what we need and more. But we're open to it, right? You need to be open and clear. There needs to be room. You need to have room. Okay. All right, so a lot of movement in your reading. Let's come down to these two queens. Some of you, this could be a choice between these two queens. Again, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm sorry, the one's the Empress. It's like I want to say, I'm sorry, Empress. And I feel like the Empress is someone I knew in a younger. Listen. I either know I was the Empress back in the day, Like maybe I used to take care of all my friends, you know, like if someone drank too much, I'm the one that was holding their hair. It's just who I was, and what I enjoyed, you know, but I feel like I was everywhere, and you may have had a lot of friends and that type of thing. But you know, and it's the energy of wanting to return to that I don't want to say time period. I want to return to that person. I want to invite the Empress in me back out, male or female, by the way. You know, especially Aries, because you know, if I'm now the Emperor, this is using my wisdom for the good, right? For myself and for the world. You know, as I use my wisdom for the good, my world expands, but so do the people around me. Same with the Empress. Okay, anyway. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and look at this. We have the Wheel again. Maybe some of you are teaming up with another in a business idea. And maybe that's what part of this journey was. You know, is this the right person? Will this work out in the right way? Some of you, it may be, I feel like someone is making a decision whether I let my mother watch my child when I'm at work, or do I get a babysitter? So I'm in the process. You may be just going back to work. You're in the process of trying to figure that out. You know, and it's telling me, again, with all the illumination you had earlier, just pay attention to your intuition. Even if I'm interviewing people, even if I'm interviewing my own mother, maybe you need to interview your mother. You need to say, Mama, I need to know your ways. You know, if this happened, what would you do? If that happened, what would you do? You know, what would you say? If an emergency happened, who would you call? Break it down, you know, like have them break it down for you. Nothing wrong with that. Anyways, this is beautiful energy of successful self-employment, and kind of knowing that my guardian angel helped me. My guardian angel helped me in some way, whether that started with an epiphany. But this is beautiful growth within a company too, within a business, and a business can be anything, you know. I don't know, it could be anything. Any way you make your money. But it does feel like a very creative time. And again, I feel like if you're merging with someone, the energy feels great. I do feel like the right people are showing up for you. I make my cards work before they come out. So no nilly-willy. If they want to come out, they got to come out. There's the Chariot. So we have the Chariot again. Well, hello, lover. Look at that. I don't know what to tell you. Here's the Chariot. And where's it taking you? To your lover. To this connection. It's taking you to this connection. You know, some of this, let's just be honest with the Empress here, this could be the energy if you've lost your mother. You don't have to have lost your mother, but the energy of your mother's guidance. And we know the guidance here. We know everything is starting with destiny, right? Being celebrated for each step we take forward. Well, no wonder. You know, you can look at the Chariot and say divine feminine and divine masculine. Some do. But it is true. You know, if this is the energy of going into, let's put it this way. Whatever I'm going into, I know is also balanced because it's matching. It's matching my energy. So I need to match it also, right? You know, if I'm like, yeah, I want to get balanced, but not quite yet, but I kind of want it, you know. It's like, it's here, but I'm right there. So I got to go back. Do a little bit more healing, a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more expansion, and when I come back up, This time I can meet it head on, right? It's an exaggeration, but it's what I feel sometimes. Okay, anyway. Wow, how beautiful. I love it because, number one, you have abundance here. You have abundance within your finances. This also tells me, because I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles under that Nine of Pentacles. So, this tells me what I have lost in the past, I do regain that, okay? But how do you regain it? You're regaining it on your own. It is all yours, okay? It becomes all yours. So maybe I shared, lost half, but now what I'm gaining is 100% mine. So there's a beautiful growth within that, okay? Even if I'm in a relationship, it's about my growth. And why wouldn't you? If I get myself in that balanced state, however I have to get there, I put a link to this new girl I found, and I'm sorry, I'm so bad with remembering names. But she sings and she does this, oh my God, it's the most beautiful music, and it takes you away. When you're trying to get into higher energy, find things like that. I don't have to go into a meditation. Maybe this alone will help just raise my vibration. It's me trying. The energy has been really heavy, I feel, at least for me. I mean, I find myself crying for no reason. It's releasing. And, what was I going to say? La, la, la. What the hell was I going to say? I don't know. It just was taken away. And also getting like no sleep lately. But it'll all change. And I know that. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, guys. I feel like I'm talking too much in your reading. I have Cancer and Gemini side by side. I also have Virgo and Gemini, both Mercury. Mercury's been coming up a lot in the readings. Mercury to me is the truth, forgiveness, watching my tongue, being responsible with my thoughts. This is being more knowledgeable than my thoughts, like knowing, learning to control my thoughts, I think is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so different things happening, but it's all moving into this loving lover's energy. But now I have the Seven of Cups, so I want to look a little deeper at that, because to me that puts doubt back in. I got doubt again. I'm doubting. I felt sure, but now here I'm doubting again. Why? Part of it with the Seven of Cups, you're not sure. You don't know if it's the right choice, but I feel like if I'm first balancing that, and I'm listening to my intuition, I know what I know, right? But maybe if I'm still in mental and all that, I don't portray the fool where I let go of shit, then I could see me talking myself out of this too. Two of Pentacles. Do I want it in my life? Is this the kind of lifestyle I want? There's nothing wrong with asking these questions, but when you're seeking the answer, don't seek it based on bad experience, unless you're going to look at your own part in it, okay? Because it looks one way. It's illuminated to you. Well, I don't want to say illuminated to you, but it's almost like an illusion, let's say. By the way, I just realized we did have the sun and the moon. So for some of you, and the Ace of Cups and the Lovers, some of you definitely looking at twin flame energy. But don't even worry about that. It doesn't even matter. But I feel like I do have to say it for someone. Okay. Can I? I feel like that's my question. Can I? Maybe I'm past the point of should I, but now can I? How can I? The two. How can I play my part, right? So it's about trusting, being able to just trust, not expect bad things to happen because, hey, it happened last year, Friday the 13th, man, you should see what happened. It's going to happen again this Friday. If it didn't happen, like, what? So, don't predict that it's going to happen in a negative way. If you're going to do that, then see it in the positive light. Everything's got its shadow. I want to say even the sun, but is that true? It's got to be, right? Is that true? I don't know. Look at that, it's 10 of Cups. So, what can I say? I know that you feel this energy, whether it's just a little bit, but I know it's growing. It's going to grow within you. I just know it's going to grow within you. And as I said that, I feel like someone also making a decision. You may find out you're pregnant, and you just may not have told anyone. I feel like, I don't know. I feel a lot of love. I feel a lot of light and love around the situation, you, baby, all that. So it feels very, very pleasant. And I just want to say what we're moving into is the 10 of Cups, right? Even if it's just a thought, not really a thought, but even if it's just a thought, to me that means it exists. It exists in my life because I can see it. Therefore, I've already created it. Now it's moving into it. And you guys, I just want to say, and I know I say this all the time, but I am feeling like here, part of what, if there's any restriction left from the universe, it is to make me make a real decision. Okay? So this isn't about any half-assed decision. I'm either doing it or I'm not doing it. I'm not living in between. Okay? I'm either doing it, and what I mean by that is I'm either going to open my love, I'm going to open my heart, I'm going to trust this universe, and I'm going to stop looking back, and I'm going to stop allowing past to affect my present. It's already happened. It's not going to happen again unless I recreate it. I'm going to realize that I am the creator here. I always have been. Patterns have shown themselves. It's did I want to see it? Once I see the pattern, I can then realize that that pattern has brought me to a certain point. And at that certain point, coming to that crossroad. Coming to the crossroad. And I look up at that crossroad, and here we are again at that 3 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is past energy. 3 of Wands is future energy. One is of struggle, mental conflict, and the other is of optimism, excitement, adventure. It's your choice here. That's what it's showing me. It's your choice. And, just look at, I don't know, even within the 5 of Swords, if I'm willing to walk away from this energy, where there's all the ships of abundance. They're there, but I've been too busy fighting. Right? So here's that crossroads. Here it is. I know I can go either way. I know that. And by the way, what is on both sides of the 2 is the Lovers and the 10 of Cups. So truth be told, here it is. And now I look at that 2 of Pentacles, and doesn't it look all illuminated? Like I know my way. I don't know. I'm just looking at the cards from the Modern, and it looks like these look like future cards, just the way I have it in my hands. No, I'm not high. But it does, it looks like future cards. So I know that you see it. And I should point out one more thing. Just as a reminder, again, and I feel like for some of you, maybe why has love not been in my life? Well, maybe this last part of your journey, the last chapter, in your life, the last 9 years. It may have been about lessons directly for you, for your own soul growth, for your foundation, about you. It may just not have been time for the great love to enter your life. But listen, you're going to be thankful down the road, because here you are now feeling strong within. Even though you've had bad relationships, the one thing you've learned is how to take care of you. And that's really, really important. And I feel like everyone goes through it at some point in their life. Some are in there for a long time, but you have a lot of things to accomplish. Not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It shows me the success of the last chapter of your life. And the guidance. And then the wheel. Destiny reopening. The Chariot's like, just shake off the past. Just like a dog shake. Shake it off and jump aboard. And let's get going. Because here's the Lovers. Here's the Ten of Cups. And it looks like it's completely your decision. Again, it's not about putting expectations. With the Three of Wands, I'm not expecting it to look like it doesn't. This person doesn't have to arrive on a white horse. I like a black horse just as much as I like a white horse. It's leaving that open. But when my vibration is high, listen, Divine already knows what matches your vibration, right? If my vibration's high, it's going to bring me in a higher vibration. If it brings me in someone in a lower vibration, they'll just bounce off of me. And if I'm in a higher vibration, I have that awareness. I have that illumination over, the red flag. I see it now. I see it. Next, it's like Tinder. Swipe. Which way do you swipe? Swipe left. So keep that in mind too. When I have fear about it, I'm so afraid I'm going to do it again. If I raise my vibration, my chances of doing it again, I wouldn't want to be odds in Vegas, right? Because my odds keep going down as I keep expanding. I'm just telling the universe, bring me in. Especially it brings you in someone will help expand you even more, and you to them. So sometimes it takes 10 years. Sometimes it takes a year. Sometimes it takes a month. Look at this. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And, I feel like this King of Swords is someone who... This is probably someone from your past, probably connected for some of you in this Lover's card. Male or female, again, doesn't matter. I feel like this person who is coming back. I do feel like probably you've been together in this lifetime, because I feel like there had been conflict and things, because I feel like this person coming back with awareness over oneself, and ultimately knowing, ultimately allowing themselves to feel the truth of perhaps who you are. You know what I mean? Like allowing myself to feel the feelings instead of stifling them down. Now I'm allowing them to blossom with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm inviting it into my 3D world. It's coming into my 3D world. I don't have to worry this is something I have to meditate to find. You know what I mean? Except for the balance part. And what I mean by that, this isn't a relationship. It could be in the mind and, in my dreams and all that, telepathic and all that. But this is also about the physical connection now. Okay, anything else want to come out? Hello, lover. Look at that, the Fool and a Lover has perfect energy. I have no expectations. And don't put any on me either, right? I have no expectations. I am just open and excited to see what's next. I have the Three of Cups, the energy of joy, Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Temperance, divinely guided, Sagittarius, by the way. This is the movement forward, okay? It's like Temperance is like, okay, opens the gate, it's time. This is talking about the period waiting up to there has been about gaining that balance, right? And if you're getting tired of hearing me saying it, it means that maybe you haven't gained balance yet. Because you know the importance of it. And I have the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So, I feel like someone's been waiting for this king to come out, and there he is. Perfect timing. It's like perfect. He came out when he was meant to come out. Perfect timing. I feel like for some of you, you know, again, Temperance is like, I know it seems like forever, right? It seems like forever, but there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. Also, it is about energy that had not been cut away from you, okay? And it feels like because you didn't cut it away. You know, it's not because the universe didn't cut away, it's because you haven't, okay? Whether that be a person who just no longer served you, whether it be people's opinions, whatever it is, energy that you need to seek, right? I need to seek that higher vibration. It doesn't just fall upon me. Now, certain circumstances that happen in my life eventually cause me to seek. So remember that sometimes something not so nice happens, but in the long run, what's it make me do? It makes me seek. It makes me ask the big questions. And when I ask the big questions, I open myself up to the answer. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's no wrong way of asking a question, by the way. Because I used to worry that everything had to be like in a prayer form. Just talk. Just talk. Just talk, accept, and then keep moving and keep adding, keep going, find those, find the bigger question and the bigger question and just keep seeking it, because as you do, you keep expanding. I swear, guys, your whole reading here is about unconditional love. We know that. But also it is about how we get to that point, because truly, if we want the best of the best, then we have got to match that energy. There's no way around it. You can be in the lower energy, bring in a higher energy, but I'm telling you, it'll be for a very short time period. Because, it's like negative ions, again, positive, just, you can't. You can't. Knight of Wands. A lot of fire energy here. So, that's moving forward. Knight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy, too. Six of Swords. So, moving on and expanding very quickly, right? When I set the swords down, I start to see the fire in my belly growing very quickly. This is healing quickly also. And let's not forget, we opened your reading with a healing over relationship. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. I want this type of, right? I want to be on that path of love. Get on the path of love. There's other people on that path of love who are waiting for you also. It's the energy of knowing, don't think you're here alone. There's someone waiting for you too. Whether you know or not. So just open to it. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there because I just feel like I'm going to keep saying that over and over again. It's the energy of that wheel, right? Eventually I got to jump off. Let's jump off in the positive. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. Thank you for the opportunity of reading for you. I really love this reading. I hope you found your message. I hope you find your healing from Archangel Raphael. open yourself to it. Just claim it. That's all. And that's all, you know. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for your beautiful comments, and thank you for helping other people out. I say it all the time, but it means the world to me. And, you know, it just helps us grow as a collective too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your beautiful donations. Thank you for your likes. I don't know. Am I supposed to thank you for your thumbs down? Because I don't want to. But I guess that means that you at least gave me a chance. So thank you for your thumbs down. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for everything. Thank you for allowing me to be me and you being you. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.